Hello, all, and welcome to another edition of Rhythm and Reason. I am your host, Dwayne Evans, and we have a special episode for you today. This episode, because we've had so many technical difficulties, we're going to be starting off with our interview of Kobias. Uh, so I'm not going to talk too long. I'm Dwayne, and I'm going to give the floor to all my other brothers to introduce themselves, and then after that, we're going to go into the interview.
All
Go
right,
ahead.
I'm T Nick.
What's up? My name is Jamarcus Hall. You're gonna enjoy a good show, guys.
That's JC down there. He having some technical problems, but
Yep.
he's there
He's gonna turn his camera on soon. Real
eventually.
soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on. We're going to bring on our guest for today, Mr. Kobias.
Ooh.
There we go, y'all. Can y'all see me? Make
Yes,
sure.
sir.
Good. What's good
Yeah.
with y'all, dog? Dwayne, what's good with you, man? JC, Jamarcus, and Tina, what's good with y'all, dog?
Man, what's
What's
up?
going on, Kobias? What's going on?
Not much, man. Yes, sir.
Yo, bro. So I want to go ahead and ask the question because I'm kind of a music guy myself and everything. What I want to know is what made you start wanting to do music?
Music. Man, I just it's family for real. Grow up around music. With it when it comes to '70s and soul music, that's something that I was just born out. My pops had me watching Soul Train at 2 years old. Michael Jackson, Rick James, and all the other guys in the '70s. What I'm talking about. So music that was like everybody else that was always there. But around my teenage years, that's when I really started getting into it.
Okay. So outside of music, is there anything that you ever thought about doing? Anything that you
Uh,
still would like to do that you're passionate about?
Outside of music, I did play basketball. I played basketball since I was a child, and I played in high school. I'm still smooth, and I still play around with my friends here and there. But yeah, basketball. I love basketball. I went to school for graphic designing. Went to A&T, so that was cool.
Word?
But music, art, that's the main things I like. And I love basketball, so just trying to figure out what I want to do for real. But that's some things that I had.
All right, so I think I listened to all three of your albums before you got here,
I
and
appreciate
something
that.
I noticed, you're welcome. And something I noticed was you got a lot of, two of them are pretty instrumental based. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
Yes,
so I
sir.
wonder what made you want to do albums just straight music. Do you produce them all by yourself? Do you have any help?
With the first two instrumental albums, you got Love and Life and Wasteland, and Lonely Lake. Those two albums were I I straight up singing and rapping. I didn't have the tools for that yet,
Mm-hmm.
and even if I did have the tools for it, I wasn't confident in my singing abilities. Well, actually, after Lonely Lake was after Kobias and Jacob, so I could sing kind of. But
Mm-hmm.
for Love and Life and Wasteland, I went to school. I went to college, and they gave us iPads. And
Mm-hmm.
I was always trying to work on making beats, but I wasn't really good. But when I got GarageBand on the iPad, I was like, man, like it's kind of easier to make music on here. So I made Love and Life on Wasteland, and in my dorm, and the way I structured the whole album, and just the way everything came together, it was very beautiful. So I love that album. And then Lonely Lake, that's after Goodbye to the Jacobs. Had some demos that I made in A&T, but I didn't fully build the concept around that album. So I just said, I know how I am. I know I'm a perfectionist. Let me just muster something up. Let me stop waiting and try to make something up. So with Only Lake, I was going through some things, and the lake was my comfort place. You know what I'm saying? So um, I made that. That was that.
Jason, you had a question, bro?
All right. Sorry for my technical difficulties, y'all. What's up? What's going on, man?
What's
Kobias.
good, dog? Yes, sir, man. You
Yeah,
doing all right? What's that?
chilling,
JC?
chilling. JC,
JC?
yes.
Got you, dog.
All right, gang. So, who inspired you to like get into music? I mean, like, who would
Um,
you say you base your musical sound around?
I'll say as of now, because I'm worried about right now. as of now for the upcoming album, um, there's a guy I might know of the name Edmund Silvers. Uh,
Oh
Edmund
my!
Silvers, yeah, Edmund Silvers. I love Michael Jackson. For the upcoming album, it's inspired by Edmund Silvers' album "Have You Heard," and Michael Jackson's "Off the Wall." And
Oh,
there's Lawrence Hilton Jacobs' album, self-titled 1978, and
Mhm.
those three albums played a real deep part in this next album. It's still in the works. It's coming out sometimes in September, but you know I can't wait for it,
that,
man. I love it. I love it.
all right. That's
Oh, go
I
ahead,
got a
Jamar.
question. I got a
Oh,
question.
one more question for me.
my fault.
Uh,
JC had another question. My fault.
one more. Are you willing to Are you willing to work with like any outside like singers, songwriters? Maybe like that.
Yeah, you
But
willing to branch out? Write for other people, produce for other people.
Yeah.
oh
Maybe
yeah,
even group.
def. I would love to. As of now, I'm kind of on my personal music journey right now. I want to put me out there, but I
I
would
feel that.
love to definitely connect soul to soul with other musicians. That's no doubt.
I feel
Yeah.
that. I feel
I can
Marcus, you
understand.
had a question.
Okay,
Well-
Kobias, the man, the myth, the legend. I know you, man. You follow me on TikTok when you first, well, even before that. This guy commented on my YouTube page, and also he tagged me on a TikTok video of him impersonating, and he did a real good job. And I did a reaction
Appreciate that, dog.
to reacting. He had the movements down pack of that performance.
Burning love.
Edmund
Yes, sir.
Humor of Edmund Silvers, what that burning love down packed. And I must say,
Appreciate
it's
you.
real good. Your music is real good, and even before I see you're inspired by Lawrence Hill Jacobs, Edmund Silvers, and Michael Jackson, which is real fantastic. I listen to your music. You're real good. By any chance, are you on BandLab?
Am I on BandLab?
Yes.
You seem a little professional for band.
What's crazy about BandLab is
You're on BandLab too,
I-
Terrence, man.
I am. Yeah, I am.
I'm not publicly on BandLab, but I do use it for my music. I use it to I kind of be in the BandLab studio to help finish the album. But when it comes to like, am I on there with my album, my music out? Nah, I'm not.
Mhm.
But yeah.
Yeah, I got a question about this song, right? It's one of my favorite. It might be my favorite. Fly Away to My Wonderland. Yo,
Oh, word. That's your favorite?
yeah. What? Well, that and
Word.
maybe like Forever. Forever is a. I'm a ballad guy,
I appreciate that, man.
But that song has that 70s sound like down pack for real. Like you really
Yes,
did a
sir.
good job on that. And I'm just trying to figure out, like, yo, how did you recreate that sound? Like, how did you do that? Or was that even your intention for real?
So so people don't know this, but Lawrence Hilton Jacobs or Kobias Hilton Jacobs, the album, the instrumentals are not produced by me. The
Oh.
instrumentals were extracted from the original album, Kobias Hilton, Lawrence Hilton Jacobs. So
Ooh.
I'm gonna give y'all homework. After this, look at the real album
Mhm.
and Lawrence Hilton Jacobs, self-titled 1978, and Kobias Hilton Jacobs album. That album is just if I were to make it. So I listened to that album back in college during the heartbreak, and everything connected soul to soul. You know what I'm saying? The instrumentals, the words, the way the whole album was structured, it connected to me within. But I wanted to make it mine. So with most songs, I reinterpreted so that it makes sense to me. And so Forever, that came off of his second album after that, All the Way Love in 1979, and I exchanged that song for a song that was on his original album, and I love that song, man. It's beautiful. It reminds me of She Out of My Life by Michael. You know that song?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that's my favorite ballad. She's Out of My Life, and I wanted to make that. But keep it with that 1978 feeling. So I love that song, and then the set "Fly Away." That's crazy. That I'm very happy that somebody said "Fly Away to My Wonderland" because the vocal performance on that one, I could have done better. I did the best I could, but yeah, "Fly Away to My Wonderland." Basically, In this world of stress and uncertainty, you have those times where you just gotta be like, I I have my hobbies. I have to embrace life. I have to embrace the things that make me happy on the surface. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically what that album's about, or that song.
Hey,
Yeah,
I rock with
appreciate that.
yo,
So
like before.
I have a
My,
question. What do you think? What do you think you're gonna be like going as far as like as an artist? Do you want? Are you looking forward to like helping others produce music more in the future? Writing your own songs? Are you gonna be looking forward to producing any albums? Any more albums?
just to piggyback off of that,
Yeah.
would you like to stay independent, or would you like to go for like a, I don't know about, record labels are kind of iffy.
Yeah.
They
Hmm.
would you like a distribution deal, like I do my music, I get big funding, stuff like that, or would you like to just stay independent? All of it comes to me, call it a day.
As of now, to answer the first guy's question, I'm not thinking about too far ahead of what I want to do. I'm just because I used to always wonder about like, man, what I want to do in 10 years. I want to, you want to set yourself up for the future. But as of now, I'm just kind of flowing. I'm just kind of, I know what I want to do next month, and I'm just gonna focus on that. So as of this month, working on this instrumental '70s album, and when it comes to as if I want to join a record label or stay independent, I honestly when it comes to, I feel like once my music goes into the hands of a label or something like that, it becomes a job. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't become, there's ways you can manage it and still keep it you. It might be a little too hard for me. I might, I may be changing it, by the time they offer me some bread. But as of now, man, I love making Kobias music. Kobias music has no standard. It is just the soul of Kobias. Nobody else can make what Kobias makes because nobody lived Kobias life. Nobody can do what y'all do because nobody's lived y'all life and had y'all perception. So once you join a label, they're gonna kind of they like you, they love what you do, but they want you to do it this way and that way. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
I want to connect people with my soul, not my soul and somebody else's soul. So hey, shoot, maybe that bread coming, I'm like, forget everything I said. But as of now, it's definitely like, no, I want to be original. Uh, when it comes to money and the business side of things, if I'm ever using samples or anything, and if somebody deserves money, let's say Lawrence Hilton say, hey, that album that you made, if it makes money, I want money. Hey, he got that. I took his beats. Hey, take all the money you need because that's not my beats. But that's how I'm looking at it right now. I'd rather stay to myself, because once music becomes a job, that's when it kind of takes your soul away.
Yeah, and it becomes draining,
True.
like any other,
Exactly.
uh,
True.
you know. But another question I got: Will you now? This next album you said coming up, this is instrumental again, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
All right, would
Well,
you?
it's gonna be mixed instrumental and have a little bit of vocals in it, a little
Uh,
bit.
that was gonna be my next question. I was gonna be like, would you ever do one, with fully vocal? Because I be listening to you. I'm kind of, I can sing a little bit, just a little,
Yeah,
So I'm listening to him. I'm like, yo, yeah, he kind of got something right there. He kind of got something right there. Yo, yeah, the beast was killing me. The beast was killing me, bro. Like
the
he was
beat.
really floating on some of them. He was really floating on,
Word. Vocally, if you remember which song did I sing best on, I wouldn't that my personal. You know what I'm saying?
bro. The way you came in on Time Machine was pretty dope. But like
Appreciate that.
me personally, I'm going with
Yes,
that funk.
sir.
Me
I
personally,
appreciate that, man. Yes, sir.
man.
Also, well, I've got a question to ask you. Would you ever want to collab with different type of artists, or do something
As
different like poetry, or
as
Rock.
in like
different type of
rock.
sound?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I said, Kobias music isn't structured. I'm not gonna be in the '70s forever. I'm not gonna be here forever. Wherever I am here right now, that's where I'm gonna be at. So I definitely see myself getting back into just rapping or something. Because my first album that It's not on any streaming platforms right now due to some issues. It's a rap album. The quality is not all that good, but it's rap and it's Kobias music. So I definitely see myself, getting rid of this afro for a little bit, or just changing up. I don't know, but I definitely see myself doing something else
Okay.
other than the
That's good
70s
for him.
soul or instrumental stuff.
That is good because you got a different sound that's like just different from what's happening now, and we love it, man. We love it.
I appreciate that, man.
Your music, definitely love it.
If you're ever looking for a songwriter, my boy JC down there can really he got a good pen game. You feel me?
You got some pen work, man.
Yeah, he having a little problem over there, but I
Yeah.
tell you.
You
What you
talk
talking
to him.
about? What you talking about?
Oh, yeah,
About a whole paragraph.
and
Oh,
everything.
You know my YouTube page. Look at my poetry. Look at my beats. Yes,
I
look at-
got you,
I
man.
know he want
Yeah.
me to ask you. I know he want me to ask you. Whatever, if you ever looking for a songwriter, man, you can look at him, and we in a group actually, me and him and another guy. He's not here right now. My guy,
Like
Josh.
a music group.
Yeah, we all in college right now, so we trying
Word.
to get that together before we just hop into that.
I
But
feel that.
we on Band Lab. You can check us out.
Hey man,
I'm
send
on
me
Band
the
Lab
info,
too.
man. I'll check y'all out.
Yeah, okay. Hey,
I'll send you the link.
Marcus on Band Lab too. But yep. Now, have you ever wrote like songs for yourself?
Have I ever wrote songs for myself?
Yeah.
Yeah, the first album is full of raps of me just pen work. That's all my pen work. Of course y'all can't see it because like I said, it's not really out. But yeah, I love putting my work, putting my finger to work. In Kobias and Jacobs, even though it's me covering all of Lawrence Hilton Jacobs songs, if you listen to the lyrics, I switch most of the, I say 50% of the lyrics are mine. You know what I'm saying? Where it's kind of like a parody, but it's a genuine parody. It's not a mockery, but it's like a genuine parody where I'll change this line up more to match what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, get on your homework and go through a couple songs on the Kobias and Jacobs album, and you'll hear this and you'll hear this. And Kobias and Jacobs, I say, or in Time Machine on my album, I say no, actually I say this on Time Machine and Lawrence Hilton Jacobs, he says, what do you say? God only knows the joy I feel. God only knows the joy I feel. He said that in that album. But I switched that in my album to I'll only know the joy that I feel. It's little things like that within my whole album where it's like oh, word, it's not just it's not just him covering the whole album. It's him just making it his. You know what I'm saying? In love to Lawrence and Jacob, because that album is that's godly to me. But I did put my pen to work.
I'm definitely gonna check that album out, bro. I never knew he had an album.
Nobody did.
When I saw you, I was like, yo, ain't that name sound for me. I went to look and I was like, yo, ain't that the daddy from Jackson's and American Dream?
Yeah.
I read this one looking like, yo, I thought you was related. I was like, bro, this bro cousin or something. I'm looking around trying to figure out what's going on, man. But
yes, sir.
What's the name of the album? Yeah, I'm gonna put it in my notes here.
It's Lawrence. It's just it's a self-titled album. So Lawrence Hilton Jacobs, 1978.
And also Kobias, I noticed about that album. It look, you got it exactly like the album that Lawrence Hilton Jacobs had with the little
The
pray.
cover?
Oh yes, and at the
Yes,
same
sir.
time, I've been known that Lawrence Hilton Jacobs did music because there was like footage of him performing on some show years back.
Word.
Yeah. So
That's what's
he's
up,
always
man. Yeah.
Lawrence Hilton Jacobs always had talent.
Yeah, of course, man. Lawrence Hilton Jacobs, that album cover I made myself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very proud that y'all thought that looked just like the original one. But yeah, man, Lawrence, man, he's talented, and it's the same thing with Perception. People, I showed it to my mom, I showed it to my dad. My parents didn't like the album. They didn't like that. They didn't hear they said that music had no. My dad said that music had no soul to it. I was like, dang, for real, word. So it's all Perception for real. My mom, she was listening to it. She didn't really like the music like that. Lawrence Hilton music. So I'm like, man, that's crazy. Like that perception, man. Like so what somebody's trash is somebody else's treasure. That's the beauty of music for real, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I have a little confidence to make whatever I want because it's my treasure. It'll be your trash, it'll be their treasure, it'll be their trash. And you know, that's just life, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. People will put you down, but you still gotta keep your head up high, man.
Yes, sir.
Not
You know
even
what I'm
put you
saying?
down. Like they'll sometimes people are genuinely just sometimes they just don't hear it. Like
Yes.
people told Mint Condition, Pretty Brown Eyes wasn't gonna be nothing. And we all know that song in here. You know, it's all about sometimes they just don't hear it.
Yes.
Maybe they'll hear it later.
Exactly. It's nothing wrong with somebody that doesn't understand you. You know what I'm saying? Until somebody goes through exactly what you go through in life, you know, you can't be mad at them or for the way they judge, you know, you or what you make. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I try to understand or try to keep in.
Yeah, not everyone gonna like you, but you gotta keep doing what you gotta do, man.
Because only you are gonna understand you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Only you are gonna understand you. Yeah. Well,
On
I
that
have
note,
questions. Do any of you guys?
Not at all. Not at all.
Nope. Not
on
at
that
all.
note, I'd like to thank you, Kobias, for accepting
Yes,
our
sir.
invitation. We are really grateful that you took off your time to come on and spend some time with us, man. And
And you had
it's
to wait a
Yes,
little
definitely
sir,
minute.
man.
Great
Yeah,
to have
man.
you
About
on, man.
it. You was
We
real
hope to
patient
have you
about
on
it.
anymore.
Hey man, keep it up with hey man, keep it up with your music thing, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
As a musician myself, I can tell you, you know what I'm saying, it is hard work. So you know what I'm saying?
It have been
You
people
Yes, sir.
commented crazy stuff about me on this here platform.
but
Yeah.
but
Oh,
It's
one of y'all
wild
said y'all
stuff.
made music on BandLab, right? What was it?
Yes.
Yeah, we did
uh,
it.
Y'all
And
do? Hey,
we be
let's
singing
get
on
into that,
here.
man.
Poetry
We
and
be performing on here, and it
we
might be
singing on here.
performance tonight.
send you the
Might be
link after
performance
the
here
show.
tonight. We don't know
Yeah, one of
yet.
y'all send me the link, man. I'll let y'all know, man.
Yeah, I'm seeing link right now.
Yeah,
So I'll send you some.
for sure.
Yes, sir. But yeah, that's it, man. Y'all have a blessed one. I appreciate you guys for letting me speak my mind on y'all podcast, using y'all platform for me to, you know, speak me out. So I appreciate you guys and y'all have a blessed one, all right?
Yes,
all
sir. You
right.
too.
Yeah.
We'll give a round
But
of applause for Kobias.
Yay.
Boom. Peace.
All right, y'all.
All right, bro. Now back to the regularly scheduled program. Oh dang, I'm over here now.
Back to the regularly
Dang.
scheduled program. Back to the regularly scheduled program.
All right.
Hey,
I want to just say that was really nice having Kobias on for the time we had him on. Terrence, you want to carry on the show?
You know what? Sure.
You voted to carry on the show.
You know what? Sure. Let's carry it on, boy.
let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, we got the flow. I got the floor now. So let me look this up here. All right, so today's episode we're gonna be about unity and everything like that. And I think that's something that the four guys here and guys who are not here know something about. Because at this point in time, we've been doing this for what, a year and a few days, a year and a week.
Yeah. Some change, yeah.
You know, some changes here and there. We have our problems, of course. Nobody's perfect. But I'm gonna ask each and every one of you, when it comes to us, when it comes to the unity, what am I trying to ask? Let me get that right. All right.
okay. Do we have unity with each
We
other?
do have unity, but what I want to know is, why do you think unity is important? Because you know it can be easy, because you know all of us are grown men. It can be easy.
Yeah.
It can be easy to just say, man, I can do this. I can do whatever I want by myself over here. Forget all this. What makes y'all stay? What makes y'all stay locked in with us? What makes y'all stay locked in with us?
Shoot. I mean, well, shoot. I think it started with the level of passion each of you guys put out on the week. I see the drive, the dedication. You know, y'all show up to do y'all job. You know what I'm saying? You try to give the audience and the people the best show we can, and y'all try to do that every night. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's Jamarcus with a new poem, sometimes Jamarcus be having like three,
of them.
4, 5
I think
poems.
he's gonna do 3 tonight.
Okay.
I think he's gonna do 3 tonight.
Four of them.
Are you
Four
feeling
of them. He
It's on my
got prepared, and then you know what I'm saying?
season.
Got we got saying Mr. Evans over there, Mr. Wayne. You know what I'm saying?
He'll look
talk.
up some stuff about the black community that he thinks
Yeah.
that we should really talk
He
about.
leads us.
Sometimes we be a little, like, hey, bro, that's a little heavy. That's a little heavy, but we'll do
we
it.
got to talk about it.
Yeah,
We gotta talk about
he
it.
the guy. He the guy who keeps us like true to our beliefs for real. I think. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think we'd have those heavy conversations anywhere else for real.
Yeah, for us to be as bold as we are, sometimes it do be like, bro, I don't want to say this on the internet. I don't want to ruffle nobody's feathers. But then at the same time, some of this stuff gotta be said.
You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta say the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's not,
especially in a world where people are with so much evil saying the truth.
Yeah, we try to.
If you don't tell your story, someone else will.
Yes.
Yeah,
and I learned that messing with that guy over there. I learned that messing with Dwayne over there.
You know what I'm saying? And especially for people with our skin color, I think we kind of gotta stick together because everybody rooting for us to be apart. You know what I'm saying?
All down.
With the media and whether it be media, music, everybody just rooting for the black community just split apart, to be apart from each other. You know what I mean? They don't like when we unify. They're scared when we unify.
Yes.
And if I can
go ahead,
given that this episode is not like the other ones, if you've been a long time viewer of Rhythm and Reason, you may notice that our episodes themselves are running differently. One, we've had some technical difficulties,
and they're very exhausting.
And secondly, if you are a frequent viewer of Rhythm and Reason, you may also notice something else that's different. Our brother Devin is not here. Yes. Now, this is a touchy subject, but that's why the message today is about unity. Many of you may not know, but Devin decided to step away from the podcast.
Just for a second. Just because
our unity has not really been how it should be. But truth be, if I could speak directly to Devin on the camera, if you're watching, brother, you're welcome always here at Rhythm and Reason. And we are unified as a people. And truth be told, we can push forward together.
Yes.
And I want to lay out my personal apologies to you and would hope, and I'm open for apology too, because I believe that we hurt each other. And I'm a man about being transparent. That's why I opened up to talk about this right here on the podcast, because that's a part of what makes us Rhythm and Reason. We are not fake. We are true and real people. We express ourselves and we do our best to give you, viewer, the right amount of content that'll make you say that's something that's something that's worth watching, something that's worth listening to. And so that's specifically why I decided to make that announcement. So I want to reiterate, Devin, though you're not here, you are always welcome. And I think I speak for everybody to say that you are always welcome here at Rhythm and Reason. And we are not going to be disunified, but we are going to be unified, because just like RJ said, they want us to be disunified. But because we persevere, we are going to make it upward and outward. So, and that's something that was said at a last convocation that I attended here at American Baptist College by our newly elected president. He said upward and outward, and that's what I say, upward and outward. So that's all I have to say on this matter. But if anybody else have anything to say,
I know this is serious. But upward and outwards is completely different. I tried to let you have it, but I couldn't do it. Marcus, you the only one who didn't say anything, man. Go ahead. The floor is yours, my boy.
Okay. What Dwayne said is pretty much true. We need to unify as one in the black community. I'm talking to you, Devin. Come back, man. We love you. We miss you. Come back. Don't let any type of drama come in the way to break this podcast apart, because just like the Maze Frankie Beverly song, we are one. And I hope you're watching this, and I hope you can understand what we are all saying here. We love you. We miss you. We hope you can. We hope you can come back and do this. If it's for one time, or if it's for a lot, we're gonna keep on doing what we gotta do.
We're gonna keep on pushing.
Keep on pushing.
Exactly.
Keep on.
Like our leaders.
I see you over there with your haircut. You know, he got his haircut. He all up in the camera, cheesing.
Oh yeah, smiling too.
You know how he be, man. Y'all see him over there?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
You know how he be, man.
Actually, no, I haven't had a haircut in a while. My hair is actually.
Yeah.
I need a new.
I still see it. It ain't fully grown back yet.
It's getting there. It's getting there.
Oh, no.
Look at him over there. All right. Since I got the flow today, anybody else?
Well, you the one who wanted to carry on. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Before I give you flow, Terrence, I was like, we don't have the upgrade. We just gonna interview him and be done.
Yep.
Oh no, we ain't doing that. We going the whole episode. I said, okay, Terrence.
And I'm gonna tell you why. Bro. Because man, we started this off with no transitions.
Yes.
We started this off with just being us. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They don't come in for the transitions. They come in for us.
If they cared about the transitions, they wouldn't be here to watch us tonight.
Exactly.
I'm saying. Now, are the transitions very good? Yes, they are, and they do kind of lighten it up. I ain't gonna cap the little song of the day, little dance we do. It do liven it up, but bro, we half of the time. Do it again.
And then he come back to just sitting there monitor like he just do that.
Let me explain.
Anyway, half of the time we here. Half of the time it's us. We here. We are what I'm using, bro. It ain't the transition.
About it.
It's us.
But I can understand what you were talking about. You didn't want to look.
If I could speak plainly another way, it takes a lot of intricate work to run Rhythm and Reason. And what
exactly
it's behind the scenes of this show. It's a lot of work, and it's not just from me. We all contribute. I want to say that again. We all contribute.
We all play a part.
And some of us have contributed in other ways, and some of us have contributed in other ways. But we have all been able to contribute, and that's the main piece about this. I want to make known, rhythm. That's why I was like, let's just do the interview, because a lot of that work people notice as well, and we put our foot in it. And I want to be able to, like JC said, give them a show, not just a show, but give them something that they know they're going to come back to. And that's a part of Rhythm and Reason as well. We're not just rhythm, we're reason. We're not just reason, we're rhythm. And both of these things coincide together. And so that's really the main crux of why I said, let's just do the interview, because, if we don't have all the pieces, how's it going to work? But that's why I'm putting in your hands. So where we're going to go next?
Well, where we go next, since we can't really bring up the song of the day right now, I'm gonna pass the floor. Jamarcus, you got some poems ready?
Yeah, I got 4.
Hold up. I think I can pull up the banner. Hold up.
I got 4, but before I say,
you might have a song of the day though.
Wait a minute. Before I say anything, I've been watching the past episodes from season 1.
Oh God, no.
Season 2. Oh yes.
Leave it.
Oh, yes. I've been promoting this show everywhere. The TikTok.
Facebook.
Wait. Now wait. When you say you've been promoting the show.
Yes, I've been promoting the show.
When you say hold on, I just
promoted it everywhere, and I've been looking at the past episodes of season 2. We have really improved. We went from 40 to 75. We lost a couple of subs.
I think that deserves a round of applause.
Yeah.
Bro, there are people who genuinely watch us and are excited. It's like word, like to see
My
us.
family watches this show.
Yeah, his family
Oh,
watches the show. It's crazy.
Thanks to everybody who watching, and to the
thank
new
you.
viewers, stick around.
Yes.
But go ahead.
Yeah.
Stop it.
This season 3 will be exciting season. It's gonna be a very good one. We have a lot of guests. Somebody might come back. We're gonna keep the ball, and we're gonna keep the ball rolling
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
we are. Yes.
through the good times and the bad.
So
Yes.
I'm gonna forget the flow to y'all. Y'all want to let him do 3? Hey, Jason, you still singing today?
Nah, I'm gonna give Jamarcus the floor tonight.
All right. Well, we're gonna let my boy Jamarcus hit them 4.
Jamarcus is going to give y'all so many good poems y'all can quote. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna talk about a few of them, and I think after that, we might go ahead and end. It's still gonna be a short episode, but you know,
Yeah.
hey,
Next week.
at first it was gonna be 20 minutes. So
Yeah. Hey,
But you-
and if y'all come back next week, we promise y'all ain't gonna be disappointed.
I'm telling you, because the stuff we got, the stuff that was supposed to be a being today, I'm telling you, it's gonna be here next episode. So y'all just wait and see. We really got something exciting for you.
Drum got in the way, but
we gonna really put our foot in it just
All
for
right.
y'all.
I'm gonna give the floor to my guy, Mr. Jamarcus over here. Go ahead and take us away, man.
Hello, guys. Long time no see. This is your host, Jamarcus Hall. Okay. This is your host, Jamarcus Hall. How can we change? How can we change? Every day we wake up 7 days a week, morning towards the daytime. You have every day to wake up to be a different person in the mind, body, and soul. Your spirit every day you wake up in the morning, you look up in the mirror after washing your face and brushing your teeth before you go outside and do your thing to go out in life, what makes you happy. You can be a person who looks angry, but deep down you just trying to change. Even when other people look at you thinking you're the same, but you're thinking to yourself, and also like everybody else, you're thinking, how can we change in a society that looks down on you? And you know what? How can we change?
Yo, was that the end of it? The first
Nope. I got why me next.
one? Oh, I remember it was at the end of the first one.
Yes, that's the end of the first one.
I probably should explain it. Like, we was gonna talk about each one.
Yeah.
All right. So that one was about change. But any one of y'all got anything to say about it?
What made you write that poem, man?
It's written by me, man.
What made you write it?
Okay.
What makes you write it?
You know, ever since we went off season, I've been writing a lot of material. I wrote about 31 poems this
Wow.
whole month after the
That's been working.
show went off the computer air. But yeah, we got every day to change, to live a better day in life. I know last season finale, I talked to Dwayne at the end of the show. At the end of the show, when we were still on air, even about the Bible verses. I still do my Bible verses, even through these hot summer months, even on the good days and even on the bad.
Mm-hmm.
I still do my Bible verses. You know, we got every day to change, so that's why I wrote it. How can we change?
And speaking of change, I think that's good because I got a piggyback off that. I was on the phone with JC over there one day, and I seen these people walking a robot. Like, it was on all fours, and it was really walking. And I was looking, and I was like, yo, these people walking a robot, and it's terrifying, right? It's AI, robots. It's terrifying out here, and I know everybody's scared. Thing of the matter is, bro, we gotta change. Change is scary. Change is terrifying.
It's very scary.
Bro, like that transition from like being young to being an adult and then being adult to being like a full grown person. Like, yo, that change is terrifying. Like, bro, I remember first graduating and being like, yo, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna live? I don't know how to do it, and it's terrifying. But if you just sit there and be angry and don't accept anything, yo, you're gonna get left behind because everything changes. If you stay the same, you're stuck.
Yeah,
you're gonna be left behind. No one wants to be left behind. So that was just a funny story because that tripped me out, yo. Because I was scared, boy. I was like, they walking robot dogs out here, boy. I'm up here scared. Go ahead.
Parents, I got something to tell you.
Yep.
Little toy robot dogs, they've been out since the late 90s, man. When you were saying that story, it kind of made me small. Like, you can look up on Google, this robot dogs.
That was the one. I know the one you're talking about. I do know the one you're talking about. We was passing by like a science center. Okay. Like we was passing by a science center and it was like genuine people. They was like testing that stuff on the street. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like that took me out, bro. Like that took me out. I was like, yo, they walking a robot, bro. That scared me. I ain't gonna cap to you, boy. Mm-hmm. But yo, Dwayne, do you have anything to say?
Beautiful poem as always, Jamarcus. I think your poems speak for themselves. There's not much I can put on that you haven't already put on. So wonderful. That's all I have to say.
All right, then I think we're gonna let you ride out these next three. And if we think we can add something to it, we'll add something to it.
Okay. And if not, then we'll transition to JC, and then we'll
see anything tonight.
Oh, then after that we'll transition
to that we done.
End the episode. So we'll hear you out. Go ahead.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Okay. This poem I wrote is called "Why Me." Why me? Whenever something bad happens in life, like saying you had a bad day or something just really didn't go your way, you say to yourself, why me? Let's say you said something that you didn't mean, and people just look at you with disgust or just plain say, why did you say that? And once again, you say to yourself, why me? You had a bad day at work. Get home, cook your lunch, brush your teeth, take a shower, put your pajamas on, and before you get in that bed and start your day, or do you look in the mirror and say to yourself, why me? Why did I do that to deserve this? Why me?
Go ahead with the next one. Let Sean do one. Y'all have something to say. Go ahead.
What is your goal? Sometimes in life, we think to ourselves, what is your goal? The goals that we have to be set in life, whether we make or not succeed, or not live or pass away. What is your goal that you will fulfill in life? What is your goal? The goals that we want to reach. Will we ever reach it? But if we fail, we've got to do it again. Because that's life. We got to do it again, over and over, until we make it. What is your goal? What is your goal? I think of it. You think of it. We all think of it. What is your goal? What is your goals in life? What is your goals in life? Our goals in life will happen, or will it won't? What is your goals in life?
Wonderful.
Shit.
I think that deserves a round of applause.
That's the one right there.
One last one.
Hey.
Okay. I really want to know the real you. I really want to know the real you. In this day and age of the internet, instead of knowing a person in real life, people think they know a person behind a phone or a computer screen. They see the way you are, even the way you act, or even your mindset. But deep down, you're not really like that. You're a real nice person. People just misguide you or misjudge you, like every day, does where everybody does in this world. I really want to know the real you, because knowing the real makes everyone good inside. But in life, we all not perfect, but people lie. I really want to know the real you.
Ooh, now that one.
That's good.
I got something to add on that one, bro. Because I'm a funny guy. I be playing around, I be joking, I be doing all that stuff, right?
Oh yes.
You would be so
Oh,
surprised at the amount of people who are shocked that I like to read. Bro, I went to a restaurant once and wrote in cursive, and they were just looking at me like, yo, how did you do that? And I'm sitting there looking at these people like, yo, like, yes, I post crazy stuff on Instagram, but I'm a jokester and all that stuff. But yo, like, they're different. There are always different sides to people. Even with Dwayne. Dwayne will know music that you would never think he know. And he had to tell me today, he was like, bro, I'm still a young man. Bro, bro was singing Usher today. I didn't even know he knew that. I didn't even know he was
Yeah,
on
that was a shocker.
Exactly. And he was like, bro, I'm still a young man. I was like, bro, I'd be forgetting.
I'd be forgetting.
Like what this is, right? There are so many different sides to people because you don't know nobody unless you're really around them. How they act, they mannerisms, how you can. Now I can tell when like y'all are upset or anything like that, but like if I was really around you, I'd really know your triggers and all of that good stuff. And you right, bro. Like people will be out here approaching celebrities like they know them because they see them every day on the internet.
Exactly.
They think they're friends. So you walk up on them and you try to hug up on them. But my boy, I don't know you.
And you know what you're saying about that cursive writing thing?
Mhm.
People still tell me, "Oh, you got nice cursive handwriting." But the other thing you said about the internet part, this was in 2024, late December 2024. I was on a cruise. And I even made a skit about it, which kind of reflects real life situation where people say your name. It's on YouTube. You can look it up. It's there. It's there.
There's the plug.
But this skit was really real. It happened during a cruise. Somebody said, or somebody probably saw my skit of the other one I did like a year ago. Somebody on this cruise said, "Hey Jamarcus, hey Jamarcus." And, you know, I wasn't even paying attention. I was just minding my own business, and this didn't happen. This happened like even before I went on a cruise. Like this happened like even when I was on the bus before getting on a cruise. I overheard two little girls saying, they looked back at me saying, "Is that the guy from TikTok?"
Mm.
And also, when I was in the doctor's office a couple of days ago, went for my appointment, I swear, there was this older lady. She looked back at me. I wasn't even looking at her. I was with my mom, you know, but just writing the situations of like, you know, about my health. And she sat like right aside from me, and I thought I noticed she was on her phone, and I think I heard my voice on one of those phones after I was doing my poetry, food reviews on something on TikTok. So
And you know them a little bit, yo. They know you. You don't know them, but they know you.
Internet is crazy, bro. Internet.
Yeah, bro. Like they really know you.
And here's another one. When I was in the mall, I was with my mom. I was getting a suit for church, and these four young kids. Here's the thing. I never pay attention to it. I be minding my own business like a regular human being. And they said, I can hear them say, "Hey, Jamarcus." So they probably watch my skits on TikTok, not YouTube, because my skits get low views. But
yeah.
Wonderful.
Yo, the internet is a crazy place, man.
Yes, it is.
Yo, man, we're gonna give it a hand clap for Marcus and all four of those great poems, man. So I think I'm gonna pass it over to my guy Dwayne over there, so he can close it out for us. Make good time, 50 minutes almost.
Well, first, I'd just like to say thank you, Jamarcus, for those wonderful poems. And thank you, Terrence, also for your perseverance and fighting and, staying true. And thank you to all of y'all. Like I always say, all of our contributions matter. I can't do this by myself, nor can you. We got to do this together, which is our title, Unity. So I want to end off today's episode by congratulating my brother Kobias for all of his feats and for all of him coming on the show in general. I want to thank Marcus. I want to thank Clarence, RJ, Josh, and I want to thank you, dearest viewer. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. That costs absolutely nothing. It's free. So don't forget to do that. From all of us here at Rhythm and Reason, I say peace. Keep the rhythm in your life
And the reason in your heart.
Arts.
Peace. Amen.